Hey guys, Splashy here. The current Kulve Traoth event siege has us blessed with a whole new variety of weapons that we can obtain, and one that really stands out is the Taroth Assault Horn. It is a heavy bowgun and most likely the best currently in the game for a spread-oriented build. So first we will go over the weapon itself and the set I'm currently using, and after that we will dive right into the gameplay and some explanations on how to utilize the build the best way possible. The Taroth Assault Horn is a rarity 7 heavy bowgun obtainable by identifying the molten weapons you get from the Kulve Traoth event siege. It has 330 base attack, negative 10% affinity, high deviation and unfortunately no slots. The special ammo type it runs is Wyvern Heart, or the minigun as I like to call it. The different ammunition types you can use with this weapon are unfortunately very limited. It can load normal 1-3, Wyvern, Pierce 3 and of course Spread 3, which will be the type we take a look at today. Other notable types would be Para and Trank, but the rest is not really used in the end. Let's take a closer look at Spread 3. It is a close-range ammo type that fires 7 pellets in total, like a shotgun, sort of, and the magazine of this weapon can hold 3 rounds of it. That forces us into a somewhat aggressive and dangerous playstyle, but more of that later. Let's go over the basic abilities you want to have. Since this is a spread build, spread/power shots is a no-brainer, and since you can't load any elemental type ammunitions, non-elemental boost should also be included to not miss out any damage. To take care of the negative affinity, weakness exploit is our go-to choice, and since we will stand almost still most of the time, maximum might is also a great option to increase our affinity even further. Those two abilities will put our affinity to 70% while attacking weak spots on full stamina, which is very nice. These are the basic abilities you should aim for, but if you can still fit in more decorations or have more armor pieces available, the following can increase your damage even further. Attack up, preferably 4 points, critical boost, and free element/ammo up. For the last one you need 3 points, since only ammo up 3 will give you the 4th round of spread 3, so keep that in mind. Here is the set I'm currently using, and this will also be the one I will wear to demonstrate the damage this weapon can do. So let's head right into the training area. Here I stand in front of the training dummy, and as you can see, each pellet does either 25 damage on a non-crit or 33 damage on a crit. This means each shot will deal between 200 and 264 damage, depending on how many crits I get, assuming all 8 pellets hit the target, and me also standing in the critical range. To demonstrate how important the last part is, here I compare the damage you deal out of critical range, just barely inside of it, and in the range you actually want to find yourself in. You can see that the distance to your target is key, and in this case it's especially low for an actual ranged weapon. This is why I said earlier that the playstyle has to be aggressive, since you can't hide outside of the monster's attack range and fire from there. And another point is that we still play a heavy bowgun, which is not really the most mobile weapon in the game by itself. The point that speaks for the use of spread ammo on the other hand is that it's really strong. Spread can easily stagger a monster, especially if you're hunting solo. A few good shots are enough for almost all of them, some don't even need an entire clip, depending on the set and the overall damage output you have. While playing this kind of build seems very challenging at first, the reward is a very high DPS weapon that is, in my opinion, also a lot of fun to use. As a last tip, If you have the Impact Mantle, try it out. You deal insane KO damage while wearing it, and once the monster lies on the ground, you can unleash hell and deal free damage for a long period of time. In the end, I will just show you a clip of me soloing a Nergigante within 3 minutes with this weapon. Do you want to see another weapon type or a specific weapon with a build that gets the most out of it? Or maybe you have your own build that you want to share with everyone? Post them down in the comments. I'm always happy to find stuff that is interesting for you guys to watch. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, tell me why and hit the thumbs down. Consider subscribing to keep up to date with my Monster Hunter content. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.